Hello, welcome to Soulprint Intuitive Tarot for your weekly Pick Your Crystal reading. This is going to be for the week of June 13th through the 19th. So just take a moment and take a look at these crystals. We have a lovely sort of almost like a jade green color. We have a deep purple magenta color, or maybe even a dark pink color. And we have this really pretty blue. So just take a moment. You may be attracted to more than one crystal, and that's terrific too. Take two. And know that these are general reasons. Some will resonate. Some of it will resonate for all of you, some of you, none of you. But I am delighted that so many of you are enjoying these and finding these readings beneficial and helpful. So here we go. Let's start with the jade green crystal. Here we go. Turn these over so you can actually see them. You have the Four of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. Well, these are some really very lovely cards. Okay, so the energy of these cards really does feel about, that it deals with sort of home, family, those kinds of issues. It looks like there is a period that you're going to be focusing a lot more of your energy on your desires within the family unit, perhaps nurturing others, or certainly nurturing yourself. It looks like there is a sense almost that you're waiting for something, or you're looking forward to a change or a shift. But there's definitely a sense of celebration around these cards, and there's definitely a sense of sort of abundance. And, you know, that could be abundance of like literally physical things, but it could also be abundance pertaining to, you know, blessings, feeling very blessed, feeling as if, you know, you have the things in place that you would want and desire to have in place. So this is, you know, is it possible that, you know, this week for this reading ends on the 19th, but of course, in North America, the 20th of June is Father's Day. So is it possible that there may be some family celebrations going on or get-togethers? And if you're able to do that, that is certainly something that you haven't been able to do a lot in the last, you know, year and a half. And so maybe that's part of the reason for these sort of feelings of family get-togethers. But definitely you're looking at some good news coming. Definitely there is a sense of, I almost want to say like a turning. So even within your own personal relationships, is it possible that something may shift or a decision may be made that is, you know, reason to celebrate? But there's definitely a feeling of home and hearth. There's definitely a feeling of contentment. And there's definitely a feeling of sort of that waiting for things to shift or change. It feels very much like that is really, really on the horizon. It doesn't look like it's not far off into the distance. It feels as if you can actually feel it coming forward and coming closer and closer. So this looks like actually a really, really lovely week. You have no major arcanas here. And so it feels just more gentle. It feels relaxed. It feels comfortable. And honestly, for a lot of us, it's nice to have a week where you can just sort of, you know, turn down the volume a little bit and sleep in or snuggle up with a good book, lay at the beach, whatever it is. But there's definitely a feeling that You've got some really good news coming, some celebrations coming, but it feels like there is a shift or a change, definitely for the better, as you move through the week of June 13th to the 19th. All right, let's take a look at this. I think we're going to call it purple, just because it's easy. All right, let's see what you've got here. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Fool, the Five of Wands, and the Two of Cups. Very interesting, very interesting. So this feels energetically as if it really is pertaining more to partnerships, your personal lives, a romantic life, a partnership energy. It definitely feels as if perhaps there is an understanding that has been arrived at. Perhaps there has been some conversations that have allowed the air to clear. And it feels as if both parties are really feeling more on, I almost want to say solid ground or stable ground, feeling as if they are heard and understood. Now, this can be a work situation, a family situation between two family members, can be a romantic type situation, it can be between friends, but it definitely feels like there was some disagreements or some squabbling or not seeing eye to eye, and it feels like that has sort of been cleared because of the ability to communicate, to speak your truth, and to do the things that needed to be done to almost like correct the situation or move the situation forward. And the Fool here is kind of great because the Fool is talking about really, really being ready and prepared to take that leap of faith, to move things forward. But you're being cautioned to not jump blindly. It feels like you want to ensure that you have clarity about where you're going, what you want that to look like, and how you want that to impact or affect the relationship that this seems to be with regards to. But there's nothing here to indicate that it's not a forward movement. So it definitely feels like there is, again, that sense that people have been heard and that there is some clarity going forward. And in fact, that it feels like it is time to move forward. It feels like it is time to begin again, or, welcome something new in. If you are not attached, if, for example, you may be looking for a partnership, particularly if it is a romantic partnership that you're looking for, you want to ensure that hurts and traumas from the past are healed and put to rest. And you want to ensure that you have clarity about what it is you're actually looking for or wanting in a relationship. And then you really do have to have the courage, frankly, to take that leap and put yourself out there if you want to attract what it is your heart is looking for. So there's kind of like a dual message here on these cards. One is if you are partnered or there are partnerships in your life that are taking up energy, and again, that could be personal, it could be work, it could be friendships, family. There's definitely a sense of sort of things settling down, calming down, and being able to move forward in a more happy and productive way. If you are single, there is this energy of ensuring that the past is behind you and that you are ready with clarity to move forward into a new beginning. And, the Two of Cups is really lovely when it comes to partnerships because it really does talk about kind of that sense of being understood, somebody being on the same wavelength as you. All right, so let's look at the blue stone, the blue crystal. Here we go. So we have the 10 of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Wands. Okay. So this is definitely looking like a time of increased prosperity, increased abundance. It feels as if there is sort of a stability of energy, a nurturing, but there is a power in terms of moving forward, in terms of taking action, in terms of speaking your truth. So, is it possible that you are looking to advance a project of yours, or you are looking for some sort of a change that is going to enhance or bring forward abundance for you? It is about being very, very clear about what it is you want, being very clear about the kind of result you want, the kind of security you want, and know that you have the Wheel of Fortune sitting here. So with these elements in place, it is very, very possible for you to bring forward literally a positive change in your fortunes. Now, abundance doesn't always mean like money or possessions. Sometimes it can be an abundance of friendship. Sometimes it can be abundance of knowledge or opportunities or experiences. But there's definitely a feeling of fullness, a feeling of contentment, a sense of sort of security, feeling safe, feeling very happy and comfortable where you are. And it feels like you are safe. It's just like you're being reassured that it is safe for you to dream big. It is safe for you to take that chance, speak those words, do what needs to be done that can create that positive Wheel of Fortune kicking in and bringing forward the abundance that you are looking for or you are seeking at this time. It is definitely an energy of it's sort of not putting off any longer what you can do, what you can say, what needs to be done. It's as if the universe is saying to you, listen, you know what you want, and you know at least the initial steps and stages to get there. You're the one who needs to change your fortunes by taking action. And when you do that, that is where the abundance comes from. I'm reminded of a phrase, people say, how can you be so successful? And very often you hear the answer of, well, I find the harder I work, the more successful I am. And that really is sort of the energy of this. It's like the more you put into it, the more you are prepared to sort of take that stance and speak those words, the more you are going to find things moving in your direction, moving in the way you want, and taking you to that place where you're going to be able to start reaping the rewards for the energy that you were putting in terms of getting what you're looking for and what you want. So there we have the crystal reading for June 13th through the 19th. I hope you have found this reading helpful, and between now and the next time, have a really, really magical week. Stand in your light. Advocate for yourself. And know that you have the power to create the world you desire. Until next time. Bye for now.